Alright, guys, I'm extremely excited. Another bit of Fallout news in the same week. And again, bad on me for not knowing that this brand new Fallout TV trailer just came out yesterday. But here I am, it's Saturday, and I have not seen this yet. So I'm about to turn this on. This is the first time I've ever seen this trailer. So I'm going to turn it on, watch it, and then go back over it. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff in this, and I'm like getting more and more excited. I'm just going to start press play and see what happens.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
Wow.
You need to go home. Vault dwellers are an endangered species. I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here. If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
There's the classic music. Fuck yes.
Tomorrow, so they say, will
Love it.
be a lovely day.
That guy.
A bright new sun
Don't know
will
his name. Seen him
suddenly
before.
break through. But I don't
There's the man, Walton Goggins. Love that makeup. It's amazing.
unless
Fuck.
I
This is so
see
stinking
it
good.
with
Oh my
you.
god, this is so good. Yes. What?
I grabbed a moldy one.
Gross. That was that guy from. Oh my god. There's Walton. There's Walton. Three minute long trailer, and I wish it was longer. April 12th. Well, people, that was amazing. Like, that trailer actually gave me goosebumps. I had goosebumps through the entire trailer. Like, I was already sure this show would be good. I kind of just knew. I mean, as soon as I heard that Jonathan Nolan was involved, because like I've watched Westworld, not all of it, but it's a good show with the good production value, and I mean, this show is gonna be really good. Like, just like with The Last of Us, I knew that it was gonna be good. Had no doubt in my mind, and here we are, and it's actually got some Emmy nominations, which is really cool for a video game adaptation. And I could definitely see this happening again for other series, like maybe even this one, maybe not for acting, but it could be for like production design or something. I'm just so excited with how good all the stuff that's coming out and will be coming out is good. And 2023 is like going to be like the year to look back on where it all definitely changed. But back to the trailer, I'm going to go through it again with the sound off, kind of like piece by piece. Also, it's interesting to notice down here it says 2:33, but the trailer was over 3 minutes long, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, I'm gonna go through it again now, which I'm excited about too, because I only just watched it the first time ever, so this is my second time watching it. But I'll be going through it a lot, like very slow, just to basically go by frame. All right, let's get to it. So yeah, we open up with the classic shot of inside the vault, and it's very well designed. I mean, the stress and breaking down on it looks legit. Like, they're really good with doing that in movies, but sometimes, like someone like me who literally just doesn't watch shows or movies, I literally look at everything just because that's how my brain works. And, I work. I'm not saying I'm not a filmmaker, but I've been writing screenplays for years. So I just always notice things anyways. Like, you could be in a scene and in the background, I'll actually look and be like, yo, that cup was a different way the scene before. Or, yeah, that background doesn't look very well designed. Like, I'll literally look for that stuff. And this looks great. I mean, this looks like a real underground facility that they basically just found. And right there, the old Vault 33, because the show takes place in a different vault from any of the games that they just made up for the show. Let's keep going. Nice long shot. And here we go with Ella Purnell again, who I don't know who this guy is. I don't recognize him either, so I'm not sure. Maybe just a bit player. Maybe you're like her childhood friend in the vault. And as you can see just from here, the suits are like game accurate, like straight on. And the Pip-Boy looks exactly like in the game. So here's the front shot of the vault door, and it looks way more technical than in the games, but it still has that that shape there. I don't know what you call that, but so this guy looks, I don't know, he looks younger, kind of young. And someone over here who's opening the vault door, I guess. Yeah, so here's that shot we've already seen, like quick little shots of this before. And in the scene, it seems like maybe she's escaping or leaving on her own. Maybe there was a plan for it to be more than just her. But right here, there's a shot where you can see there's a gap right there. So I don't know. I'm thinking that she was gonna leave with all these people. This is just making this up on top of the head, but it's possible she was gonna leave with a group, so it wasn't just her, which would make sense. Like if they'd never been out into the world yet, why would they just send one person? But I'm thinking she got across this bridge first and then pressed a button here to close it. So they're like, no, because one of these guys are like, don't, or Lucy, I think her name is. So this is just my hypothesis that she somehow decided to go out on her own, maybe just to save her friends. I wouldn't be surprised if that was right. So somebody over here is knocked out. Yeah, so there's definitely a gap here. So I guess there was another guard over here that I guess she took out, which is interesting because if she's lived in the vault her whole life, she probably doesn't know violence really. So I don't know how this could have happened. Maybe the guy took himself out by accident, and there's a door closing. Now here she is, seeing the outside world for the first time, and probably having no clue that this is what it really looks like. Yeah, so a nice shot. It doesn't look like anything we've seen before. I'm gonna move my face down. I don't normally put myself in these things, but I wanted to get my reaction to the trailer for the first time on video. So yeah, this looks like your pretty standard wastelandy type area. Nothing all that special. Someone's skull right there. The front door. You don't get the good look to see how wide that is in general, but yeah, from the director of Westworld and co-writer of a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies. Yeah, so this is a great shot that looks exactly out of the games. I mean, I don't know if these areas are going to have the same names or no, they're going to be in a different place altogether. I think it's Los Angeles in the show. There's a Ferris wheel. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of Fire Harbor, I think, or an area on the far side of the map. So here's another blown out area. I don't know. This is probably the first location she finds when. I mean, we don't know why she wants they leave the vault yet. In an article I read, they just said there was a crisis, and I guess she was sent out, or that group was sent out, and then she just made him stay back, and she went off by herself for whatever reason. Even though it's a unique story to the show, it sounds like it's still kind of the same story from Fallout 3 and 4, where essentially someone who grew up in the vault has to go out into the world to solve a thing. Like in the first, some bodies over here that look like they're frozen, like they were bombed out nuclear wise, and there's Ella Purnell walking behind stuff. Well, here we go. I love this shot of this rad roach. And you can see it's game accurate. They're literally just taking the designs right out of the game. I mean, it's a little bit more, legs are longer, but that's a rad roach, and she's probably never seen one of those before. Yeah, the effects look really good too. I mean, obviously there's gonna be a lot of CGI in it, and as someone who picks apart things so much, I'll know it's CGI right away. Yeah, another shot. I mean, this is probably within the first episode, halfway along. Just guessing. I mean, I don't know how long the episodes are going to be. Probably an hour each. An hour-ish. 50 an hour. Yeah, here she is. This is funny, actually. She sees a tumbleweed and doesn't never seen one before, doesn't know what it is, so she's like afraid of it. Todd Howard, of course, God Howard, the man. That's a really sweet shot. They're near the water, so who knows if that's near where the vault is or if she's just walked this far on her own. It's weird though that there are no other ships around at all. There's just this one ship. So I don't know. Maybe the water used to be way higher and this ship sunk and now it's out in the sand. That's a possibility that water could be more scarce because of the nuclear war or whatever. Yeah, you can see her footprints. She's walked all the way from over there. She's probably never seen. I'm sure she's never seen the ocean before either. It kind of reminds me of that city in Fallout 3, but besides the fact that it's way smaller and no one lives in it. What was it called again? Ratchet City or something? I forget. If anyone's watching, let me know what things I get wrong. All 5 of you that watch this. No idea who he is, but again, these are all new characters for the show, so this kind of guy looks like a familiar kind of character from the game that you'll meet along the way. Yeah, so this guy here kind of just looks like, he kind of reminds me of the bad dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark. This guy kind of looks like a character you would meet in any of the Fallout games, like an NPC. Maybe he's just someone that she meets along the way. Yeah, probably like just a guy on the side of the road or on the beach by himself, and she chooses to go over to him. Probably not a good idea because he's kind of creepy looking. I'm guessing that Ella's character is kind of innocent and naive, so she probably just thinks everyone's nice. This guy definitely is a creeper, though. There's a dog, German Shepherd, of course, eating a rad roach, but I guess that's his dog, but I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere along the way she gets her own dog, which if they want to be so game accurate, and here's her, Ellis, being like, okay, what the F? She's never seen this shit before, so she's basically like freaked out. Oh, this here looks like a roadblock or a medium. Maybe they're near a highway or something. That was the one little funny part in the trailer, but this also was good to see. Like anything being involved with the boys, like the boys is amazing. I really do love that show. It's so good. Like it's one of the only few comic superhero shows that are any good. I mean, none of the stuff that Marvel's doing anymore is exciting. I still watch it, but it's all pretty boring. I don't know what free 2-day shipping is. I guess a movie. Yeah, some of these are shots that I saw in the hidden trailer that for some reason wasn't released to the public, but somebody leaked it. So some of these shots are familiar, just, way more clear and easier to look at. And so here are the vertebrates, which are also game perfect. Like, I'm sure there's some changes, but like, I don't know out of my head what these vertebrates look like. Okay, so I actually went online just to do, because I actually meant to do some comparisons to the game while I was doing this. I just forgot. Here's a good shot of the vertebrate compared to this one. Like, it's literally design accurate pretty much. Like seriously, this is on the Fallout like fandom wiki, and it's also great because it has more than one vertebrate shot, so you can see more details. Like it is exact. Look at that, down to where the sit and on the inside is, and like I'm trying to get a shot that's similar to this shot. Yeah, those are pretty similar. Yeah, there's a side shot of the guy and someone in the middle, and I'm sure that this is that character who I've seen. I forget what their name is. Let's go back into breaking down this trailer. Yeah, there you go. Right, obviously, that's what it was after. And then here's that guy that I also saw he's excited. Maybe this is his first time doing this, or he just likes, this is likely, I guess this is Brotherhood of Steel for sure. And here's a really good shot of he's looking back, and then we see this shot, which I love. This is probably I think this is the closest shot we've seen so far of the power armor. And again, absolutely game accurate. I guess the other person is flying, or maybe somebody else is. Perhaps every vertebrate has I'm thinking that every vertebrate probably has one member in the steel and somebody else flying or shooting the gun. Because I think the next shot is the one where they're all getting out and they're just kind of walking back to base or something like that. Yeah, just another comparison. Going on back to the Fallout wiki. But yeah, you can see how close it is. Yeah, this again is absolutely game accurate. Down to the chest plate, the different style, although I guess maybe this little thing right here is some type of mechanism that can move up and down that helps with seeing things better, possibly. I mean, I don't know all the deep lore of the series. I just, really like playing it. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is kind of the same armor of 4, where you kind of step right into it like a small vehicle, and it's not just a suit you put on. Yeah, another even closer shot of the face, so I mean, some little slight changes here and there, but it's pretty much bang on 100%. And this funny shot of the dog with someone's hand in it. I don't know if this dog is part of Ella's group, or maybe he adopts it later on. Maybe she adopts it, like just another theory that maybe this dude tries something with her because he looks like a creeper big time. But again, she's like so innocent. She probably doesn't. She probably doesn't even know what it is for someone to do that. Likely, she has to take him out because somehow she's like adept at doing that. Maybe she like learned stuff down in the vault. Maybe she was like the assault member of the group. Yeah, like the group that she was gonna leave with was kind of like your typical Fallout companion group, where like one person's a medic and one person's a tank. So I could guess that maybe she'd be like the assault character of the game. But I'm thinking this guy tried something. She took him out, and then the dog went with her. Back to the trailer. Yeah, so here's a dog with a thing in his mouth, chewing on it. That's pretty damn funny. And then, yes, this shot, which again is a shot I saw in that leaked trailer. And I'm thinking, like I said before, every vertebrate has its own power armor guy. And this is all them kind of getting out after a day out training, or it's the end of the day, it's the end of their shift. You're probably going to go have a beer somewhere, or a Nuka-Cola. Yeah, I mean that shot there gives me chills too. I'm wondering how much these suits are like. If these are all practical, 100%. You can actually see one of them kicking up sparks. There's sparks hitting the ground, but I'm not sure if that's from something up there or perhaps their feet are so like. It's possible that their feet actually create sparks when they walk around. I mean, these feet look a little off. Like it looks like to be able to walk so smoothly, and those things look really awkward. I could see these being CG, and they're just walking on their regular feet or something. There's a shot of a jukebox, which you see a lot of in the game, and during the trailer, they play another classic song, which I love. I don't know the name of the song, because it's not one that I've heard in any of the games, but... And I don't know this guy's name, but I recognize him. He was in Severance on Apple TV, which is a great show. But I don't know his name at all as an actor, but you can just tell from this look on his face that he's one of those comic relief characters, just like he was in Severance. I wouldn't be surprised if he's basically the exact same character from that show, and I'm not sure who these people are, or what he could even be reacting to. This is a good wide shot of the part of the inside of the vault. And I'm gonna be honest. This kind of set design doesn't look very good. It actually looks it looks like a set. It really just looks like it's very set. And it looks like there's some kind of altercation happening down here. I don't know. I mean, a lot of this is reminding me of Silo, which I was just watching on Apple as well, and that's a really good show. Similar kind of story in a way. Looks like they're getting into a fight. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but he's raging out. I don't know. Yeah, he looks like he's freaking out. Another possible theory, which also is in Silo, where after a while of being down in underground for so long, you start getting a little twitchy and messed up. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's kind of what's going on with this guy. Maybe he's like finally lost his mind. But, why would he lose his mind and nobody else? And here's like another shot that was in the bunch of pictures that came out. My intention was to just look over the pictures that I saw earlier this week, but then I saw the trailer was out, and I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna go through that frame by frame. I mean, it's giving me like Diamond City vibes, and the other city from 3, the first city you get to in Fallout 3, the one with the giant bomb in the middle of it. And yes, here's the shot. This is the other shot we saw a quick cut of in the leaked trailer and in the pictures, but this is the first clear on shot of Mr. Walter Goggins. God damn, that just looks perfect. Yeah, the nose thing is kind of gross, but I mean, they did a really good job on that. I mean, I guess he's wearing it. But I mean, even through the makeup, you can still see his face, which is like, according to the article we read, they use a real special makeup to like make it more forming to the face. There's some kind of head in the background that looks like probably like a store mannequin or something. This is like the way longer shot of him. I don't know if this is his first time coming into the city, or maybe he's here a lot, or maybe he's just here to get a target for bounty hunting. But yeah, that makeup is like really like tight, like it's formed to the face really well. And it says something shop in the background, so it looks like one of those general stores every city has. Yeah, there's more of a side shot of the nose and how, yeah, gross it looks, but still really good. I mean, they would have had to CG that out, so that can't be easy to do for like a nose. So here's another location that looks very gamish, and who knows what this is, like a farmer maybe. Like there's somebody over here doing something with a device, like maybe they're making alcohol or pumping water somehow, and this looks like it could have been an abandoned church or something that they moved into because there isn't much all around. Oh yeah, there's a city back there, so maybe this is like the crazy hermit who lives out of town kind of thing. And I guess that's Ella down there. I can't. Yeah, there's that dude who was just there for some reason, not wearing pants. Probably, yeah. She's probably showing up, and he's like, "Who are you? What do you want? Why the hell are you not wearing pants?" Oh yeah, this shot was amazing. A shot of Walton. I think in this show they just call him Ghoul or the Ghoul. I mean, I don't know. His character before he became a Ghoul has a name, something Cooper or Cooper something. But again, this looks very game accurate again with like there's a pharmacy right there, and he's in some kind of shootout with these people. So I don't know if maybe he's new to this town and he needs to take somebody out, or maybe he's the sheriff. Actually, I don't think he's the sheriff because again, according to the article I read the other day, so he's in some type of shootout, and I'm sure he's like an amazing shot. As you can see, so some bodies over here, and here's one shot of him. Boom. That's very gamish as well, with just like the big splatter. I love that. Even just like looking at what's in the background, this looks like a barbershop or something. Yeah, there's that guy, Chris Parnell, who's been in lots of different stuff as an actor and a voice actor. He's like a cyclops, and it looks kind of weird. It doesn't look right. And yeah, she's here. This is probably like a city that she came to, and she's like, actually no, she's probably still in the vault. Maybe this could be before she left. You can definitely tell they hired her for like her eyes. They just look so doughy and innocent. But yeah, that looks a little off. I mean, there's no people like that in the vaults. This is Vault Tech right there. Yeah, you can see like all the Vault Tech symbols, one right there, one right there. Those guys probably like, one of those really believes in the company blindly kind of character. That could be, again, another guess. But the eye thing looks off. Like, I don't see why that needs to be there. And I don't remember there being any kind of non-human, not 100% human people down in the vaults. So here's a good shot of one of the turrets. Like, you see these turrets a lot in the game, and it's super. Again, it's 100%. As you can see, that again the turret is pretty much game accurate. Though the end of the barrels look a little different. But they're shooting at something here, and you can't get a super clear look at what it is. I don't know. It could be a super mutant. No, it looks like someone's escaping, and there's a dog, a scientist of some sort. It's kind of crazy. The dog is like, obviously they're not really getting shot at, but it's still a pretty crazy shot. So it looks like some kind of scientist is escaping from somewhere. I can't really tell if it's Ella. It could be. So I think this is the first shot we've ever seen of these dudes, which is cool. So yeah, here we go to a comparison shot with Mr. Handy. This is pretty, again, game accurate as well. Exact same design pretty much. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem to have any weapons on the end of it. So there's different types of Mr. Handys. There's like, actually, no, there you go. There's a blade. There's a little, yeah, I didn't see it first. Yeah, there's a little chainsaw. It's on the end there. So I guess this one's more of a Swiss Army type Mr. Handy. Right, so here's a shot of Kyle MacLachlan, who, kind of a legend, but a really likable actor, I think. He's always been an actor that people just dig. Plus, he's on TikTok, and he's kind of like not a total goober on there. A lot of actors, older actors, kind of get on there to kind of be cool, because maybe they're not relevant anymore. And he's like, his stuff is a little bit more, I don't know, cool, I guess. But in this shot here, you can't tell if he's the one behind glass or she is. Because obviously, there's definitely her and Ella, his dad. And he's the overseer of Vault 33. They could be down in Vault 33. She's about to leave, and he's like, don't go. I don't know. Potentially, but when she first left the vault, her hair was in a ponytail, and now it's not. So maybe he's under quarantine, or she is. So here's another shot of some city being blown up. I don't know this guy's name, but like he looks like he's a parachuter of some type. Paratrooper? Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, this is a different location, and this could be before the shot we saw earlier, or after, but likely after, because, generally trailers are chronological like the movie. It's like a tiny mini version of the movie. Yeah, so here's a shot of a Yao Guao. I'm not sure how to pronounce them, but over here on the Fallout wiki, you get a bunch of these good pictures of different angles of like, I think this is the Fallout 4 version, but they all look pretty much the same in the games. But these guys are jerk bastards. Like, I don't know. They're really tough to kill unless you have like, good weapons and whatnot. But this is a pretty accurate. It's coming out of the ground. I'm not sure what's happening right there. Like, it looks like its paws are into the ground. Like it almost came up out of the ground, which they don't do in the game. But yeah, it's coming at a guy in power armor. So that's how crazy these guys are. He's like, you got armor on and they don't care. They're still going to go for it. Yeah, they're digging at him, attacking him. There you can see all his feet, so I don't know what's going on with that other image. But yeah, they're straight up just taking on the power armor and they don't care. And yeah, you can get a better shot of the inside. Here you can get a good shot of inside the power armor and how like they're wearing kind of regular clothes underneath over the power armor. So I don't know if these are weak points or they still have some type of armor on that's just not as strong, or it wouldn't be their vault suits because these guys don't live in the vault. But yeah, as you can see, these Yao Gaos are crazy because they'll just go at anything. They don't care if you're made of metal. This shot, hard to know what's going on here. Don't know if this is Ella who's changed her clothes or somebody else carrying a case of some sort. Here's looks like maybe a gulper. Like I said, I still play Fallout 76. When I come across these dudes, I just try to run away. I don't like fighting them. They're too, inside of their mouth. Pretty gross. Whoa, wait. Those are fingers. Oh, okay. And in these comparison shots, if it is a gulper, its mouth is way different. But it's full of actual fingers. I didn't notice that the first time around. That was pretty gross. So if it's the gulper, maybe it's a different type that I don't know about, or they invented a new kind for the show. But I've never seen that before. And this person, I don't know who this is. She's like blowing people away, and she has like a fork in her eye or something. I don't know who this character is, or maybe they're like just a small side person in a shot of a battle. This looks like a farm of some sort. You know, it's kind of giving me Sanctuary type vibes, actually. Yeah, really cool shot. That was also a picture. Yeah, I forget what this thing is called. Like, you know, a blimp of what sort. I forget what it's called in the game. I forget the name of these things, but it's where the Brotherhood of Steel. These are probably like trainees or something, or just got hired, rookies or whatever. But over here, this is likely a flashback shot of Mr. Goggins before he turned into a ghoul. I'm sure that's his daughter. And getting on a horse, so, you know, this is pre-apocalypse. And I think it's possible that his character has been alive for a really long time because he's like a mutated ghoul and they can live longer. So this could have been a long time ago. I mean, even the way he's dressed has kind of like that classic cowboy. I don't know if that's just his character or it really is like somewhere far back. Yeah, a good shot of his face. He actually looks kind of freaked out, like he's nervous maybe. I'm not sure if that's just because how I paused it or, yeah, here's that another wide shot. Yeah, there's, you know, this is a really great shot because this is LA because that's where the show is taking place and you can see that specific locations are blowing up. So this is the beginning of it right there because this stuff is still around. It's not blown out, I don't think. It's hard to tell from this angle if this is before or happens during, but there's that, whatever that's called, observatory. I just know it because it's in GTA 5. If you know GTA 5, then you obviously know this location. Down here is a sign, like a Vault-Tec sign. There's another, yeah, explosions. So like all these cities are blowing up at one time. So how that's happening, I don't know if someone is bombing them out or the bombs are already there and they've gone off. You can see the shockwaves coming off and how it's like, you know, taking all this out, but truly from this angle, it's hard to tell if this stuff has already been destroyed or this is pre-war or pre-apocalypse. It's a pretty crazy shot of mushroom cloud all happening at like once. Fallout. Yeah, it was like a really good trailer. Gave me chills. April 12th. And it's December now, so we got like 4.5, 5 months left to wait. But yeah, I'm so really excited about this show. I kind of was. So yeah, so that was an amazing trailer. Yeah, that trailer was great. I was already excited. I had a good idea that this was going to be good because I figured, you know, once Last of Us came out, the standard was set. Like people can't be coming out with anything less than that now. Like to set the standard, and it's a high standard. No doubt that this show is going to be good, ranging anywhere from good to awesome. The fact that the people who did The Boys is involved is exciting. Like I love that. You can even tell from the trailer that it's going to be bloody, so it's not going to hold back. Like, I'm really excited. Just as excited I was for Last of Us, and, you know, I was kind of obsessed, and any update I could find, I'd make a video of, and I'm going to be the same way with, and that's how I'm going to be now with Fallout. Like of all the adaptations that's happened so far, Fallout is my favorite of all those series, and one of my favorite series, period. Well, all my fellow gamers, that was my breakdown of the new Fallout TV show series that just came out yesterday. The new trailer dropped yesterday. Actually, on my birthday, December 1st was my birthday yesterday. So this is like my favorite birthday gift ever. So good on them. Good on Amazon for snatching up this franchise. If this goes well, they could make a sequel. They could make another season. And it's hard to say how this is going to be done for a first season, if it's going to set up the next season or not. Or, you know, season 2 could be a completely different story with new characters. As I would love to hear what you guys think. This is the kind of video that I want to get a lot of comments on, but, you know, there's no way I can't really control how many views I get. If anyone watching can tell me how to get more views and subs, let me know, because this is an exciting genre to be a part of right now. I don't know how many other channels out there are purely adaptations, but that's all I'm going to report on because it's something I love. I love movies, I love video games. What better thing to report on than some of my two favorite things in the world? But that's it for me. I'm going to stop blabbering. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Please let me know what you think below. And don't forget to keep gaming.